Hi foodies, let's make a really simple but scrumptious roast chicken. Let's get started. Get your roasting pan or dish and put 1/2 head of garlic. Then you want to slice up one large onion or two onions. Just do some really thick slices or chunks. And then you want to get a large carrot and cut that into chunks. You could add potatoes if you want to, but I didn't this time. I just went ahead and drizzled on some olive oil and then I rub it in. Then I'll sprinkle on a little salt and pepper. All right. After that, what we're going to do is just get the chicken ready. And this chicken was, I think, 3.5 pounds. It was cleaned and pat dried, but I just wanted to pat dry it again just to make sure our mixture of butter and oil and everything sticks to it. So once it's pat dried, then you just want to get your mixture of melted butter, olive oil, and some herbs. So for the herbs, I used some fresh ones, right? I used minced thyme, minced savory, minced rosemary. Then I have some seasoning, allspice, black pepper, salt, all-purpose seasoning, and paprika. Mix all of that together. Then go ahead and do the underside of the chicken first. So I just flipped it over and do the underside. You can rub that marinade into the chicken skin, but also lift the skin in any spots where you can. Just lift the skin and push that seasoning underneath the skin. Okay. Then you want to flip it over, and that section where the breast is, I just separated the skin from the breast. You can use your hand or a rubber or silicone spatula, something that won't break the skin, and just put the marinade right underneath there, okay? And you want to make sure you do that to the thighs as well, guys. Make sure you lift the skin and just put the seasoning in there. I did some minced scallion here, or green onion, and then I'm just going to tuck it underneath the skin. I won't bother to rub this on top of the skin. I just want it under the skin to get some flavor into the flesh. If you're having trouble using your hands, then just get a spatula to push the seasoning all the way in underneath the skin. So once that's taken care of, just get the rest of the marinade, rub some inside the chicken and on the outside of the chicken as well. For the inside of the chicken, I did also add some sliced onions and a half a lemon. I also did some sprigs of thyme. You can add other herbs as well. Just put that right inside the chicken so that the flavor gets soaked all throughout the chicken, right? After you've seasoned it thoroughly, you want to tuck the wings behind the breast just to prevent those wingtips from burning very easily, okay? So once you rub this in, just tuck the wings behind there. So lift and tuck. Then just get some butcher's twine and tie those legs together just to keep the bird together to cook evenly and to maintain that shape. So if you're not planning to marinate this bird overnight and you're doing it the same day, then make sure that your oven is preheated to 450 degrees Fahrenheit so it's nice and hot. You want that heat to hit the chicken skin as soon as you put it in there. So put it on the middle shelf, and then once it's in there, turn it down to 425 degrees Fahrenheit and cook it for an hour and a half, basting every 20 to 30 minutes. So every 20 to 30 minutes, use your baster or a spoon or a brush or both and just baste the chicken all over and continue to cook it. We're doing an hour and a half. And here's our bird. Beautiful skin. All those little crunchy bits on the skin are so flavorful. And look at all the juices in the baking dish. So what we want to do with all those juices is make a gravy, right? So strain off all the solids. And if you want to press them through the sieve just to get some of the, the soft garlic into your gravy, that's fine. So just go ahead, strain it like this, and then transfer it to a pan or sauce pot on the stove and bring up that heat to a simmer. Then you're going to whisk in a slurry, and this slurry could be equal parts water and cornstarch or equal parts flour and water. All right, whisk it in to prevent lumps. And once you simmer this for at least a minute and a half, taste it, add liquid or seasoning if you need to. You're done. Your gravy is good to go. Now all you need is some mashed potatoes or some rice, whatever your side dish is, to serve with this succulent roast chicken and gravy. I know you're going to enjoy it, so give it a try. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.